Hey guys,
Point slope form.
again, we've done slope-intercept form where it gives us the slope and the y-intercept.
Yep. So here, I think they give us the point and the slope.
Ding, ding, ding.
There you go.
All right, so let's look at what it looks like. You're going to want to put a big fat star here and here because this is point slope form.
Right. Y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1. x1, y1, make up your ordered pair. M is still your
slope.
Didn't change.
Not at all. So here is an example. I'm going to blow through this. We're going to get to the real meat and potatoes.
Yep.
So it says a line
passes through the point 1, -4 and has a slope 3. What is an equation of the line in point slope form? So guys, the first thing you want to do is write down the slope. Y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1.
And then what we go ahead and do is plop in our values for where they go.
So we're only given one x and y. So that's why in this case we're not labeling them x1, y1 because that's all that we have, okay? So go ahead and plug this in. So you're going to have y, that y is always there, minus y1 would be -4, equals, the slope is 3, that gave it to us.
It was right here.
Times the quantity, x minus 1.
The end.
Okay.
Okay, the only thing that you may want to do is simplify this right here to be y plus 4 equals, and then the same thing, 3x minus 1.
You got it.
All right.
So from here, it's asking, what is an equation of the line in point slope form? Well, that is point slope form.
Oh, yeah.
We were done.
This is, so you would circle this.
Yep.
This is the end.
If you leave it as y minus -4, that's no bueno.
Okay. Let's do it again.
Same thing. So we have point slope form. A line passes through 8, 4. So guys, what that means is you have a line on a graph and it goes through the point 8, -4. Okay? And it has a slope of 2, 3. Rise 2, run 3 is what that means as a reminder.
So we could graph it and figure this all out, but it's way easier just to pop it into this form of the equation.
So what's an equation in point slope form? So she wrote down the equation, y minus y1 equals m times quantity of x minus x1.
Then we just
Memorize
plug in our values. So y minus
-4.
-4, because that's my y value of my point. My slope is given. It's 2/3.
Times the quantity,
x minus
8.
8. No. What's wrong with it?
Minus
right
a
here.
negative. Yep.
We need to simplify. Again, we want to call the redundant Department of Redundancy. Get rid of the redundant stuff. So we're going to make that plus.
So y plus 4 equals 2/3 times the quantity, x minus 8.
Okay.
There you go, guys. So
now how do you graph it? Well, that's pretty easy. If I have a point and a graph, couldn't I just put my point on and graph it?
Sure could.
With my slope?
Yep. So that's what it says here. Step 1, graph the point. Step 2, use the slope. Step 3, draw a line. There's what it says.
It's like, doesn't get much easier than that.
Right.
Okay, so here's the only thing is that it doesn't tell us what the point is. So let's figure out what the point is. I know my point is this.
The 3 and the 2.
And a 2.
Okay.
But I also know that it was y minus y1. And this says y plus. So I'm guessing
it must have been minus a negative.
It was minus a negative. So this is -3. And same thing here. This is x minus
2.
x1, which that has to be positive. So my point is 2, -3. And
now, it's not a point unless you put the parentheses around that.
It's just random numbers. Separated by a comma. My slope is given to me right here as -2. Now pop it on this bad boy. So let's go. 2 and then down 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use my slope of -2. So how do I go?
Well, it's always rise over run. It's a negative, so you would rise down.
So down 2 and over 1.
Run 1.
And here, reverse.
You keep doing it. Flip it and reverse it. Keep going. Guys, you fill up the whole graph. Dot, 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 dot.
All the way, okay?
Then grab your straight edge. Grab your ID. Grab something.
Oh, man, I didn't put a line on here.
Got it. We got it.
And we draw our line.
Arrows on both ends. There you go.
So pretty. Okay.
Again.
Again.
The hardest thing here, guys, is just figuring out what the point is. Okay?
What's the point?
I'll tell you the point, girl. Okay. So I see that it, I'm going to look at my x value first.
Okay, here.
Okay? Because in my ordered pair it goes x and then y. So it says -4, so I know that it's actually going to be a +4 that I pull out. Then it says a plus 7 for my y value. Well, it's actually a negative 7. It's the opposite of what's shown.
Yes. Okay. And that I like that we don't even really have to think. Just know it's the opposite of what's there.
Yep.
So my point is 4, negative 7. My slope is given negative 4/5. It's already a fraction.
It was just
So
super easy.
I know that this is going to slope negatively.
Yep.
So we're going to plop it on here. So 4, negative 7. Ooh, I hope my graph's big enough.
So
1,
right,
2,
4.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Boom.
Oh, man. Right there. Down 4. Oh, I can't
we're
go
off.
down.
So reverse it. So go up 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then make the 5 negative.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. It's still showing that negative slant, so
Mhm.
we're good.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you tell
Okay.
we're looking at the screen and it's far away?
Oh, sorry.
We're in the Read
Sorry.
180 room, by the way. So fun. So fun.
Thanks.
Thanks, Boggs.
Yeah. Connect it. Arrows on the end. And then we're good to go.
Yay. Okay.
So guys,
So
this should
easy.
seem very similar because it's just what we've been doing.
Okay. Then it asks us to use 2 points to write the equation.
Yep.
So the first thing you need to do is find your slope.
Yep.
And then find some points.
Yep.
Pick one.
And then do what we've been doing.
Do it. Okay. What is an equation?
Step 1 is to find the slope, right?
Right. So I could do y2 minus y1 or blah,
Mhm.
blah, but when I have a graph, why would I do all that when I
wanna
could just do
count, right?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Rise over run.
Okay, so we're rising 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And we're going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Oh, it's 3, 6.
no.
Oh, reduce it. Okay, always reduce it down however you can.
Okay. So I've got my slope.
Okay,
Step 2 was
was it find a point?
find a point or pick a point.
Okay,
I don't
well,
know.
I have 2 points already labeled.
I want to do these.
Okay.
Don't you think that's
Yeah.
easier? So I'm going to use 4, 4. We can even probably combine some of these steps.
Yeah.
We're going to put it into slope-intercept form. So y minus y1,
Uh-huh.
so that's y minus 4,
4
equals my slope of a half
times the quantity.
times the quantity of x minus x1.
Mm-hmm.
My x is 4. Okay.
What's step 4?
Well, let's go back and see. Oh, the step
Oh.
3. Okay.
Okay.
I was supposed to, so all this should be step
Drag
4.
that down.
Right.
Yeah.
So this was, they want this here, and then they wanted us to actually write the
y
form
minus
here.
y1. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Okay. So that looks like that's not an SR. Anyway, so you can combine steps if you
Okay.
really need to, but okay. So now, using a table to write an equation. Again, find your
Yeah, and a table is still ordered pairs. It's still very similar to
right.
what we've
Yeah,
been doing.
that's exactly. She's exactly right. This right here would look like this. So
Yeah.
there's
10,
a point.
640.
Okay,
Mhm.
so cool. So they've done it for us here. You can see now what they did here is they now took it into slope-intercept form.
Right.
So let's show you how to get from point slope to slope-intercept from this table, okay? Because it's asking us what does the slope and y-intercept represent. There's no y-intercept and point slope. So step
Okay, we
one,
realized we just went super fast. Hang tight. We're going to do this one together with you
Yeah,
at a decent
that
pace.
was, oh, sorry, I got
Okay.
excited.
Oh, whoa, Rich.
Okay, the table shows the amount of time Julio works and his total wages.
Yes.
What equation in slope-intercept form gives his wages at any time? What do the slope and y-intercept represent?
Right.
So let's start with point slope form. I need to find my slope.
Right. So step 1, find slope. Okay. So you're finding what's the difference between 130 to 210.
What's that, 80?
That's what I would guess.
Oh yeah, because this is 80
Oh, that was easy.
and this is 80.
Okay. So it's consistent. That's good.
And this goes up.
Hours worked, it goes up by 5 every time.
Okay, so my slope is
80 over 5.
which is,
20?
I don't know,
No.
20.
15?
20 times, well, let's just do 80 divided by 5. It goes in 5, 16.
Oh, jeez. We should be embarrassed.
16.
Please excuse the interruption, but
One
just
moment.
find
Okay,
we
so
have our slope of 16.
16. Okay,
Okay.
which we just totally did.
Yep.
Awesome on, by the
So
way.
now we need to find
A
an
point.
ordered pair.
hmm
Okay.
So I'm going to use this little one
Okay.
because it's the smallest numbers.
Okay.
So that's 5, 130. Okay, and you know what? I'm actually going to go through more steps than 3.
Right.
So let's put this into point slope form. So it's going to be y
So guys,
minus.
hang on. You could have picked any of those ordered pairs, just
Oh.
to be clear. Okay. So if your neighbor has a different ordered pair, that's fine.
Because
Totally
you're going to
fine.
end up with the same answer. It's so cool.
Right.
So y minus 130 equals my slope of 16
times the quantity.
times the quantity of x minus my x value.
There you go.
Okay, so there's point slope form. I cannot answer the question yet. I need to put this into slope intercept form. Guess
so
what?
slope intercept form is when you solve for y, right?
Solving for y.
So y equals mx plus b.
So I want y by itself. Solve for y. My good friend distributive property is coming back in town.
Oh, we've played with him a lot this year.
Oh boy. So let's do this.
Play date, Mr. Distributive.
So first I need to get rid of these.
Okay, so distribute that through.
Y minus 130 equals 16x minus
Should be 80.
80. 40? 20? We don't know. We don't know math. Math is not our thing, guys. The next step to get y by itself, because again, I want it to look like this.
Yep, add the 130.
Add 130. Boom. Add 130. I'm left with y equals 16x
130 minus 80.
plus 50.
Okay.
Right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. Plus 50.
Okay.
Now it looks like this. I'm still not done with my problem, though.
That was one of it, though. It said what equation in slope-intercept form. So we could circle that, but yet we have another step that we have to do.
It says, what do the slope and y-intercept represent?
Right.
So slope is $16
Okay.
per hour, don't you think?
Yeah.
And I believe that my y-intercept, while I know that that would be where it starts on a graph, in this particular situation, this is an initial earning.
So where he starts.
Yeah. Of $50.
Yep. Way to go, Julio.
A bonus, if I may.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here's
Same
another
thing.
example. So again, we've got 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Here's my point. I could use that.
Those are big numbers.
They are
For
really
non-calculator situations.
Here, open up this bad boy. Okay, so let's find our slope.
I don't know your password.
I don't either. I just use my thumb.
Oh, I don't have your thumb.
No, here you go. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Okay.
So 4570 minus 3320. You guys are probably yelling at the screen right now. 1250. And I'm guessing that this is 1250 too.
I hope so.
It doesn't look like it.
4570. Oh no. That's 2500.
But look, this went from 2 to 3, and this went up by 2.
So if you take 2500 divided by 2, it's 1250.
1250. Okay, yeah. So
they're trying to trick us.
They almost did. Okay, so this went up by, what was it, 2500? But again, so I know that my slope is 1250 over 1.
Right.
Okay? So now I'm going to pick this point.
So any of those other ones will reduce down to that, is what
Correct,
we're
because
saying.
again, here, look, it goes up by 3 this time.
Right.
And so don't let it fool you. It still is a linear situation. Okay, so now let's use this point and put it in point slope.
Which is y minus y1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x1.
So we're going to do y minus 3320 equals
1,250 times the quantity
x minus 2. Okay, then I need to, so that's answering this. What is the equation in point slope form? Did it. Done.
Yep.
Now I need to put it into slope intercept form. So I'm going to
bad guy.
y minus 3320 equals 1250 x minus 2. Now, tell me what to do.
Okay, distribute the 1250 to the x
Boom,
and the
boom.
2. So y minus 3,320 equals 1250x minus 2,500.
Okay, these are huge numbers and that's totally okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to add 3320 so that x is by itself, because remember I'm wanting this to be in y equals mx plus b.
Yep.
And I have y equals 1250x plus
820.
820. So this is answer number 2
Done.
of what is it in slope intercept form. Now we have to say, what is my slope? So my slope is
1,250.
And what is it though?
Well, I should have read this.
It's time and water.
Okay.
So I think it's 1250 gallons
Per
hour.
Okay.
And my y-intercept
of 820 would be
820 gallons
is where it started.
to start with.
Okay.
Or like there would already be 820 gallons in the tank. So
All right, next slide.
It's lesson check.
Do it.
We'll
See you on the flip side.